Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one's for The Office, Season 5, Episode number 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend we're over here watching The Office. Thank you.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode, starting with E, who says, I really love Phyllis in this episode as well. I also really liked how Andy needed the hug because Angela thinks so low of him that she won't even give him a hug. I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's great to see the supporting cast. With Creed's stolen identity, I think of the episode where Michael declared bankruptcy, where Creed says that when Creed Bratton needs to declare bankruptcy, he transfers all of his debt to William Charles Schneider. The actor who plays Creed actually has the working stage name of Creed Bratton, and his birth name is William Charles Schneider. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a book out there analyzing the multiple levels of Creed. That's great insight. One personal thing with me is sometimes I write, I don't want to ruin spoil this, but as much as it is saying that, I'm trying my best to keep things hush-hush. I put it there so when I read through things, I can be like, oh crap, let's delete that part of the comment. Well, we appreciate that, because we don't want stuff spoiled, so thank you.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know things. I think the trajectory of Michael's character was something you both noted as being much better than Season 1. Season 5 is absolutely my favorite season of The Office, and this episode reminds me of how calculated and planned out it is. It is like Michael's relationship with Holly is step by step, just as Jim said. You can get to know her before you date her, and if you take it slow and build a foundation, it might go really well for you. I will never be more than indifferent to Michael as a character, but Holly really does balance him out. When I tried to look up Creed's name to make sure it was spelled right, I came across this, and this just seemed so in character I wanted to share it. Why did Creed Bratton change his name? Born William Charles Schneider and raised in the tiny Californian town of Coarse Gold, he changed his name after becoming convinced during a night drinking ouzo in Greece that he needed more of a rock star moniker. I love that so much. That's fantastic. I love that. That's great insight. He's like, this is just not going to work. Great insight. Thanks, E. Alright, executive producer Jojo says, you want to feel old? Remember that Pam's ex, Roy, had a grandson with Kate Winslet on Mare of Easton. Such a good show, but I can't get over Kate Winslet talking about her grandson. I can't get over the fact that that was Roy. Like, I know you guys said it when we watched Mare of Easton. I was just watching some of our reactions to, while I was editing them for YouTube. And, like, it still doesn't click for me that that's Roy, but now that you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, that is Roy. I still can't, it doesn't connect. And that, I think that speaks to how well whoever Roy, the actor that plays Roy, can act as well. So, anyway, Creed is by far the best character on the show. I'd rank Creed, Daryl, and character we haven't met yet as my personal top 3 side characters.
Character we haven't met yet, huh?
Lots of fun to watch with you as always. I know, that's exciting that there's other people still being introduced. Alright, last comments from Michelle, who says, I love Michael and Holly's chemistry. So do I. It is adorable. Alright, let's get to episode 5 right now. Oh, it's Halloween?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys look amazing. Stanley, I thought you hated Halloween.
Shh, he wears it so he can sleep at his desk. Who are you?
I'm Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City.
I like his shoes.
Thank you. Will you help walk me to the fax machine?
Sure.
I got her. I can help you. You look amazing.
There you go.
Ted,
The Office. He must be
who are you,
Office
Larry
space.
King?
Gordon Gecko.
That makes
Those
sense.
commercials.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow!
Put a smile on that face.
Damn.
Creed. I bet
Ah.
she's full.
They both joking.
Creed looks great though.
Well. Sweet Stoon, dude. Where are you supposed to be?
Dave.
I'm sorry, but if you don't participate in Halloween, I think it's lame.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Jim gets no points from me.
Yeah.
We were looking for Kitten.
One second. Jim Halpert.
Hey,
Hey, New York. Happy Halloween.
thanks.
My costume's getting a lot of attention. So apparently no one dresses up for Halloween.
Oh my god.
I wish I'd known that before I used grease paint for my mustache.
Grease paint.
And I can't even take off my hat because I'm Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh,
you look
yeah.
like the wrong one.
Yeah.
No, he's a Joker too.
Want to see a magic trick? I'm gonna make a pencil disappear.
close.
Since we found out I had a transfer, Michael wanted me to quit and get some job here in Scranton, and I said, well, why don't you quit and get some job in Nashua? And he said, I asked you first, and I said first at the same time he did. And then I said Jinx. And then we never talked about it again and haven't been back to the conversation.
Oh, she's moving to Nashville?
She's nice. It was fun.
Those are Jim's actual brothers?
Pick up his girlfriends.
They came up with that idea really fast.
I mean, that's some shit Dwight would have said too.
I know.
Don't act like you don't understand
Right.
that Dwight.
Yeah, for sure.
Who are your
Speaking
role
your
models? If I had to put Dwight's chances into a percentage, I would say he has none % chance.
9% chance.
Dan Cook,
You didn't put it in percentage.
Bauer, and Eli Whitney.
You do.
Daryl's being such a friend right now. Like,
Helping to move.
It's another dolly in the trunk, Mike. You take more than a lamp.
great.
Take more
For the
than that,
record, I
man.
wanted to go another direction, which was way better.
I'll be the judge of that. What do you got?
Okay. I lost my engagement ring in ceramics class. Left it in my smock. I had this whole thing where I'd go back to class, wrongly accuse another girl. Look, I even used makeup to put a ring around my finger. You can hardly see it. It's very subtle.
That is good.
Thank you.
Truthfully, anything would have been better.
8 hours there just to drive all the shit and drive 8 hours back. We couldn't do it. We
I
couldn't.
wouldn't have made it. I would not have made it, man.
Oh, it's hard, Mike. Breakups hurt.
We didn't break up.
Look like it.
It wasn't like
Sometimes when I'm down like this, it helps to sing the blues.
I guess we
Okay.
Oh my god.
Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
That's a really pretty song.
Da-na-na-na-na. No, check it out. Da-na-na-na-na. Wanna do that?
Okay.
That's when you hit me what's getting you down.
Alright.
Da-na-na-na-na.
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 No, you're supposed to say
You gotta show
something.
him what to say though. You don't know what you're doing.
Da-na-na-na-na.
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 You ain't
Da-na-na-na-na.
never heard it before. You don't know what to say.
I woke up real sad.
But I thought
I was feeling real bad.
Yeah.
Man, hungry. Anyone else feel like a beat?
Oh my god.
Where did you get those?
Oh,
beets?
yeah, we played
From your
Daryl.
farm.
He's being a
Our
beef farmer.
farms. Best
Yeah.
beats in the state.
I see what you were doing. But I do not know where you were going with this.
Well, you will. As soon as you visit my new beet farm.
That's not gonna work.
You're supposed to cook these, aren't you?
Cornell.
That's what they call it, Chicago, the outfit, baby. You got racketeering, prostitution, drug, theft, murder,
Murder.
whatever. Whatever you do, get money. That's what the boys do. They get that money. And if I put you on my team, you better be able to produce. By any means necessary, produce and get that money. Can you do that? Alright. Cut your hand. Let it bleed on this card. And I'm going to shake it. And you just sign your name in blood. And then that's how we're going to do it. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Oh, let's make it Monday because it's Friday right now. Make it Monday. And we start our gangster. Alright? Alright, good interview. Good luck to you. Or you dead. You, your family, your dog, all of y'all. And remember, don't snitch. The last thing I should tell you. I should tell you that first, but last thing before you leave, I'll meet you real quick. Just remember, don't snitch ever to nobody, cops included.
Baby, I don't have any idea what you're talking about right now.
Don't do it.
It's just
all
this
right?
whole...
Before you get out of here.
I feel like you're putting a lot of effort in being funny, and I don't really know what's happening
Before
right
you get out of
now.
here right now, just want to let you know that.
I actually have
I'm going to let you go.
I literally still don't know what you're
Let's
doing. I don't know what the joke is.
I'm going to let you
It
get
feels
out
like
of
you
here.
put a lot of work into it,
Just waiting for you to get ready.
though. I'm ready.
Just working out my jokes, mate.
Okay.
For my stand-up
I'm just
power.
being very honest. Like, I actually didn't hear you.
It wasn't for you.
It's always for me.
Okay?
So what's it for? You trying to make yourself laugh?
That's
You know it's not for yourself for me.
I swear to God.
You know it's for me.
I swear to God.
It wasn't for you. I'm just gonna commit. I was practicing jokes. When do you practice jokes? You don't practice jokes. You're not a comedian.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Gotta get it out of there. Alright, ready?
Uh-huh.
Alright, that was episode 5.
I know at any point she's gonna laugh. She really didn't hear me? Okay, I was just say I'm practicing. I'm practicing a joke.
It wasn't for you though. Oh man. Oh. Alright, you ready? Alright, that was episode 5 of The Office. It was a good episode, man. I mean, it took a turn for me real quick with Mike. I mean, that was some emotion. Holly too, though. Some emotion on both of them. And I guess, obviously, the last episode, we must have missed it. That she was getting transferred, or they just threw that in right here in the beginning. But either way, it came off as a surprise, for sure, that she was going. Like, what does that mean? I guess she's off the show already. I mean, she just got there, so it's like, I was having a good time with her being there. I mean, she was somebody who could stabilize Mike, and now, if she's gone, he's going to be miserable. You already know he's going to be hella dramatic. Pam is not even there for him to be dramatic with, to do all his dramatic things with. So what is he going to do moving forward? I don't know. But it's very sad, and he finally got a W, and they took that away from him. Could it be for a good thing for the show? I mean, only the show knows, and y'all do too. But don't tell us. We want to find out ourselves on what had happened. But yeah, I just thought it was a good shocker. I mean, but it was a good road trip. I mean, Daryl was a good friend there and back. I mean, 16-hour road trip. Yeah, you got to be down for the cause. For real, to get down. Because don't ask me. Look, fly. You should probably fly. But that's just me. I'm built different. So I love this episode though. And the Cornell thing with Dwight trying to do it. I mean, he's just rubbing it in right now. How much further is he gonna take this until they get married? I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. But I love it all the same. So can't wait to see another episode and where we go from here.
Yeah, I'll talk about the Dwight and Andy stuff first. I don't know how you guys feel about it. To me, yes. I feel like maybe they're trying to, if, Jim can deal it, then, I don't know, Dwight, you should be cool with Dwight doing it too. But it's like totally different circumstances. Like, it's already bad enough what they're doing low-key with Angela, but now you're like purposely trying to piss him off and like and especially because we already know that he's prone to anger management, and he just spent all this time trying to work on his anger management. Like, you're literally goading him. It feels like he's trying to set him up for him to have like an explosion again, so he can essentially get kicked out. Mm-hmm. I don't like it. I don't think it's funny. Yeah. I think it's like, I like that Andy stood up for himself and came back at Dwight, but like it feels it doesn't feel cool. I don't think it's not painting Dwight in the best picture right now, and it's only because, again, the whole thing with him and Angela, like if that was removed, I would love everything about this. It just feels just over the top mean. Just mean. It just feels like bullying and mean and uncool, and I don't especially think it's funny, but I I did like Andy coming back and trying to flip it on Dwight, even though he didn't succeed because he thought he could just bite into a beat. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm very interested specifically on how they this whole thing resolves itself, and I won't predict where I think it's going, but I'm just interested on where are we going to get the grounding in this, because all that just feels very uncomfortable and not cool. I loved everything about writing with Daryl. I thought Daryl was fantastic in all of his he had such a subtle supportive vibe this episode, even with his little remark nice one, Mike. And I thought maybe he was being sarcastic, but I don't think he wasn't, because I thought Michael played that very cool, as far as he's so all I want for you is to meet somebody that is good and makes you happy. And she was oh, thank you. And he's and when I say that, I mean me, because you met them. I make you happy.
Yeah,
and I thought that was, and I thought Dwight, Daryl's comment right there was just so, I didn't think it was sarcastic. Maybe it was, but it felt very supportive. And the fact that he drove all the way there, the 8 hours driving all the way back, and then took the lengths to try to make Michael happy too, even when he recognized Michael wasn't getting the song. So he's fuck it, let's do it the way you want to. And he doubled down just to make Michael, bring Michael's spirit. I thought that was so sweet. It was one of my favorite Daryl moments of the show so far. And I know he had a couple way back where it was more this sarcastic, his comebacks and things like that, but this was just a very empathetic version of Daryl, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I hate, though, the prospect of Holly being off the show. I feel it's they give Michael a huge W, we find his person, because this is his person, and vice versa. They are perfect for each other. It's adorable. They're immediately charming. You're captivated. You're in. I feel they're good for each other in the best possible way. So I don't like the prospect of shipping her off. And why? Why would you do that? I hope that's not it. I hope it's they ultimately decide they figure it out or something, because I feel that's such a waste of this perfect opportunity for Michael just to pull it on. He's been through enough. Let's give him a W. Let's give him a person. He deserves a person. And Holly seems like the perfect person. Everything with Jim and Pam, as far as meeting the brothers, was just awkward, honestly. I think I don't know what we were supposed to feel in that, but that wasn't necessarily funny either. It was awkward and uncomfortable, and she was trying to do her best so that she could make a good first impression, but Jim's brothers are dicks. They're not.
Yeah, and they're not funny.
They're not cool. So we'll see how that plays out. But all in all, I love this episode. I thought it was really great. Looking forward to the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Office Season 5, Episode 5. And until next time, people.